Yo, what's up? What's up, YouTuber? Got me nice bucket hat on. Got me bucket hat so I don't get scorched by the sun, mate. Don't want to do that. If you've seen Shane Gillis, Beautiful Dogs, he said only black people can pull off these hats. My neighbor's black. Just making sure he wasn't outside. But he was saying that black people can pull off bucket hats. And he went to Australia because there's no black people there. So he figured, you know what, I'll try to be cool. And he figured he could get away with it. But he was sitting outside of a coffee shop and this goth guy walks by him. And he fucking pats him on the head or takes his hat off or something. And he's like, nice hat, faggot. So every time I wear this, I look in the mirror and I'm like, nice hat, faggot. But no, it is nice for keeping the sun off you. So, today, I am painting that. We are painting that. So, let's see. Let's get started here. Oddvok Abacanaja. I hate you. So, I figured I watched the video from yesterday. And I figured it'd be best if I got a microphone or talked super loud, bro. So if I'm talking super loud, it's because I joined the Illuminati. Alright? Alright, let's do this. First we gotta primer these. These nuts. If you just put paint on them over time, the oils in the nuts, they're called tannins, and they will turn yellow. So you have this beautiful painted white base of the table, and then it turns yellow, and I'll show you an example of what that looks like. So you have to buy a very specific primer. I'll show you what it is. All right, here we go. All right. So it's right there. Oh yeah. Got one there, got one there, got one there. So these are just tables in my shop here that cracked, and eventually I'm going to fill them with epoxy. This one, I tried to do it, but epoxy is, for whatever reason, I need practice. Because I end up wasting all my money for not doing it properly. Even though it still has step-by-step directions on it. But yeah, this is the primer you use. So we'll take that off. I got two new brushes, one for the primer, one for the regular paint. So I'll paint that. Thankfully it's not too terribly hot today. So, let's see here. I hope I have paint. I got some cream color paint there from a long time ago. All my stains and whatnot. And all these brushes. Some people wash them out, but I don't feel like doing that. And they're like $2, so I just buy them. And justify it by saying it's a business expense. So, yeah. So this is the paint that I use. It does look very good when you primer everything and then put that paint on there. And I'm getting attacked by this. Anyways. Alright, so get the brushes. Get this all mixed and ready to go. It dries very quick, but there'll be some intermittent. But yeah, how are you guys doing? You doing good to all my 500 million subscribers? Spilt my water in the car. I get so many spam calls. It's ridiculous. Here's a receipt. I don't know why I'm showing you that. And a bag. So I spilled the water in my car and it got all over everything. Anyways, I like to use this small brush for the primer. So, you know, defense. Tramps on the train. Yeah, I'm a little crazy with the world's end. I think they'll copyright me. Copyright me for singing Morgan Whalen. I'm going through a breakup. And his new album, like the first 5 songs, just resonate a lot. Like, I got better since you got gone. But instead of ghosting someone like I normally would, and trying to make them feel a certain type of way, I realize it's not healthy or productive for me or for the other person. And actually communicating, even though you broke up, you don't have to be immature and make a big deal of it. Just say, hey, and just be upfront, you know? That's what I wish I would have done. She's a good girl, but it was just a couple things that were bothering me, you know, that were hard to get over. And I think I was a little influenced by social media, especially now. Like, you go in there and it's just like, girls aren't loyal. Nobody's loyal. We're all psychopaths, sociopaths. I don't know. Still processing it. So, alright, get that mixed up. Take it a brush. You know, I need like a stand or something, huh? Tracks on the train. I'm a little crazy with the world ends. So you just take it easy. You go deep. Just gonna Bob Ross it. Cover all the little knots. It's called spot priming. For those that don't know, but now you know. Spot priming. Spot priming. Go around. Say put 3 coats on it. It's really not that big of a deal, especially if you're spot priming. I guess technically, well, I'll put 3 on it, and then I'll put a coat all around it, and then paint. So it's a lot of work, but it's worth it because it takes the table up to the next level, you know. It makes it look very nice. And what I learned over the years is always you have to envision the final product, and then you have to feel what you want the customer to feel when they see the table. So that's what makes handmade things special. Because while I'm building it, I'm thinking about what the final product's gonna look like and how it's gonna look in their house and how much they're gonna enjoy it. So in a way, you can say it's alchemy, and I'm an alchemist. Just kidding. Alright, so that's one. And the thing about it, the positive of it being 1 million degrees is everything dries pretty quick. So then we just go back around. tricks on the chain. Yeah, I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Alright. And now I just paint. It's not my favorite thing to do. I bought a paint gun one time. It was like an electric one, but I hated it. Hated it. It just felt like so much work. It does take a lot less time to do this, but really not. I really don't paint too many things, so it's not that big of a deal. But you know, it does take a while. But the paint gun, though, you got to get the air right. You got to get the tip of the paint gun right. You got to have like an area dedicated to painting. Like a booth would be ideal. So I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way. Yeah, old-fashioned. Once you get to know me. All right. Bless it. Whew. I feel like we're being microwaved. Alright, got one leg down. I'm a I'm something down the tracks on the train. Probably fast forward through all this. Jeez. What are you guys up to? Chilling? I went to work out this morning. Got a nice little workout in it. Planet Fitness. It's pretty crowded too. So I did my little bike. I usually bike 1 mile because I had surgery on my knee, and it helps with the mobility and a little bit of cardio, get my heart rate up a bit. So, and then I did chest press. I don't like to do a lot of weight. I like to do like 70 to 100 pounds, but then do like 3 sets of 15 if I can. Build them deep muscles. And then I'll probably do that for quite a while. So I did that, and then I did leg press. I did 100 pounds, I think. But then I did 3 sets of 20. I just don't like a lot of weight. I feel like it puts strain on my muscles, especially my left leg. I want to build those muscles up before I start doing like 225. I used to work out 10 years ago. I was squatting like 275 before my first knee surgery. So my left knee has just been through it all, dude. First one was ACL in 2012, and then the second injury was 2022, sorry. And that was my PCL and my MCL and my LCL. So completely botched my knee. And I had to wait. Happened in July, September, 2 months, because I had a deep gash from something, I don't know. What had happened was I was going too fast on a motorcycle around the corner, and I realized I was going too fast for like the turn, and I panicked and I slammed on the back brake and it locked the tire up, and it slid me down like this, and the primary on the bike slammed my knee, so the ground, the bike, and my knee was in the middle, and it slammed it, and once I hit the ground it blew me off, so I was in the air, and then my shoulder, thank God it was in my head, but my shoulder scraped across the asphalt, and I ran into a mailbox. So it was very, what did they call it? A high impact injury, or high energy something. I can't remember. So that was fun. Recovering from that. It's crazy though, because as soon as you have surgery, you lose all the muscle in around that area. So building it back was like, still working on it 3 years later. Let's see, where should I put you guys? Oh yeah, I don't recommend it. It's like a $20,000-$30,000 surgery. God. But I think insurance covered most of it. I don't know. I didn't know. Yeah. Lord Jesus, it's hot. I'm a little crazy, but the world's insane. Lord, why have you made it hot as hell? Oh, so anyways, I did leg press, and then I went over to it's like a cable machine. It's got like a triangle thing that you hold and you pull it back, give it back. I did 2 sets of those, 2 sets of like 15. And on the 3rd set, my left bicep was like starting to hurt. So I said, I'm not gonna force it. So then, oh yeah, I went to do chest flies. So I did those 3 sets of 15, no, 3 sets of 10 on those, because my chest was already a little fatigued from the chest press. And then I did abs. But at Planet Fitness, everybody loves the one that you go to Planet Fitness, you're on your knees and you twist like this. Everybody loves that machine, so it's like never available. I love it too. But I just see these big fat people on there and I'm like, a part of me is like, you need to do cardio. You don't need to. Like, you can build core strength, of course, and I'm not like the most in shape person in the world, but when you're like this big and you think doing some kind of ab workout is gonna give you abs, I just look at them and I'm like, and they're all old and fat, so maybe it's just a machine, you know. And people think they're building muscles. Water break. I'm a little crazy, but the world is. Alright. So, it's kind of limited on time today, so I just did a pretty quick workout, but it was pretty good. And then I went to therapy to process my emotions, which I thought about today, and I was like, asked the dude if I could record it so I could put it on the YouTubes, just to help somebody of what I'm struggling with. I struggle a lot with my identity and really believing connections that I have with people and believing that they're real. And so that's what we talk to be able to die. And basically just how to be more confident. Especially coming out of a relationship for a year with a girl that you wanted to love but couldn't, because I tend to have problems connecting with people and believing that they aren't out to get me. And I've always been like that. So instead of writing people off, I want to learn how to build secure attachments instead of blaming it on my childhood trauma. My childhood trauma. And taking responsibility for myself and my actions and all that. Yeah, that. I think next time what I'll do is time lapses. Because this shit takes back. It's already been 28 minutes. But I also have a GoPro, I'll probably use it. And I need to figure out how to make shorts. My friend Chris, shout out to Chris, has a YouTube channel. And we were just talking about how, like, I don't know, YouTube's kind of where it's at, man. And working 40 hours a week just ain't it, man. Nobody wants to do that shit anymore. It sucks. It drains your soul. You have no energy to actually live. I'm trying to bust out the matrix, man. Don't want to do this anymore, bro. Just want to live my life. Live my life, find a wife. Just kidding. I'm a little crazy with the world dancing. Don't get to know me. I'm counting. No, I gotta play in something. I'll show you. Lord knows I'm drenched. Oh yeah. I gotta clean that off. 1 sec. Make some room Much better. Okay. Sometimes I've wood at Home Depot and Lowe's. It's terrible. And yes, I build with pine. But I've been doing it for 5 years. And I have a good return policy if the table breaks up. A warranty of sorts. So. No big deal, Mike. Tracks on the train. Keeping loaded for folding baby. And the jeepers and the creepers, it ain't right here. Alright, getting down to one more, my friends. Tomorrow, again, like this woman, it's not supposed to be due until August 13th. Today is July 28th. July. Why July? Do you wanna lie? Or do you wanna tell the truth, man? Do you wanna lie or do you wanna tell the truth, man? I don't know, up to you, man. So we'll do this. And then let this dry. Probably go inside and cool off for a bit. Get some water. Let it dry for like an hour. Come back in. Put the paint on. So I'll time lapse up, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It's like pretty slow now, my business. I've got a couple orders, but it's kind of floating along right now. Yeah, so go inside, cool off, drink some water, come back. But anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna start working on another table, a different order. See, pedestal style table, 8 foot by 44 inches wide, guys. This big, it's huge, huge. Yeah, so it's just a table. Standing in the line at the show tonight, looking on heavy clothes. I tried to say I leave. So I'll do that, build the base, sand it, put it together, stain it, and then Wednesday I'll probably build the top. Put it together, put the wood filler in, sand that on Thursday, and then stain it and it'll be done. So it only takes like 2 to 3 days. So that'll be done, and then I'll come back to this and build the top. But it's almost August. Can you believe it? 2025, man. When are the aliens coming, bruh? So much going on. And I feel like ChatGPT is going to replace human connection. That's my long-term prediction. And they started building that Skylink thing in Arlington, Texas, or Austin. It's the biggest construction project in the world's history, I think.
and it's the most expensive. It's like $500 billion. $500 billion. Insane. So there's conspiracy saying like that's gonna, but it's like all AI generated. Like it's for AI. Whatever the French toast that means. All AI generated. It's crazy. Not generated. How about this? How about I go read about it? That way I can inform you properly to the millions of people that are going to watch this. The only thing I don't like about YouTube is all the ads, man. It's not just the ads, but it's also like when you're fully engaged into the content, an ad comes up. Yeah, it's like you're fully engaged and then you get an ad and you're like, what? Yeah. And you're focused on the ad and you feel manipulated. And I know you can buy YouTube Premium. But I'm not doing that. I just complain about it. Alrighty. Was it me? Yeah, it was me. Alright, time we're done, guys. I'll be back.